between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready? Bronco 80. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Gets his running back. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Go!
That's the gun. They'll give it to him inside. He's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's on the end route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40. Handoff now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the Cowboys' 40-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Gravity Lions. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Look at that power, deep left side. Catch is made in close. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Okay,
this drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
One drawn up here for Daniels. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big
2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Firing quickly out wide. Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Cowboys nothing.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return.
Cavante Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. Mayfield now from the gun. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
3rd and short. Mayfield has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. The Commanders have an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Setting him on the dime. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Yet another example why the ball finds its way in this guy's hands time after time. He's a playmaker, and he knows how to get the yards they need. Maybe not a ton there, but enough to move the sticks.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line.
20. Watch out.
On the give, it's Blue. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A 3rd down run with Blue. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. They'll throw third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Blue crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's the long back on the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Football's on the 48. Here we go, first down.
60 Eagles, 60.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here we go, Jack. 60, Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. You know, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Come on, 19 tight. 19, 18. Ready.
Daniels back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Back. Ready.
Running it now out of the gun. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up second and 2 at the 24-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
They give it to him again. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Back to the well again. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Get it.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught out wide. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Cowboys 7.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
180! Up, up! Regular! What?
First down, here's Baker. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Cowboys have to get moving here, clock's still running.
Hey, alert 33! What's up?
Looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Up the middle, Blue. He dodged the tackle. And he'll be up near the 38-yard line before going down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Fails to find his running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted! Kane Madrano makes the play.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Go.
Handoff now out of the gun. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on. 19, 65, kid.
Now Daniels to throw. Taken in by Dobbs. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. The rookie from Florida in on that stop.
3rd and 5.
On the ready.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Hawk 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cub 19. Cub 19.
To throw, Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. And he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
Washington, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Lone back is the handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Ready, ready. 6, ready, ready.
They go to him again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9. Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back to throw it. He's got it. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 21. Cowboys 7.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Who gets the handout? And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of a yard.
Baker now from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Lamb has another one. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
He was taken down by Jertanius Martin.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
And 7 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 3rd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Well, air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another carry for him. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
79. 7-5-2.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Outright, Cooper's got it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and getting some positive yards.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Firing quickly out of line. Daniels. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Let's go.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Got it. Ready?
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Warriors 7-18. Pioneer. Ready?
Daniels to throw on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate. But it's never over till it's over.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. No one's around him. He's got space. 20, 15. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Let's go now. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
18, ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, ready.
First down from the 41.
Come on. Hey.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Chop 60, chop 60 Bobcat, 60 Bob.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders leading by 7.
Ready, set.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Tag.
That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Turpin with a return. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Mike Samuel makes the play. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Turpin with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on a non-eventful effort.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. A gain of 14.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. That's Pickens with a catch out right. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41.
Mayfield now from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Commanders getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hold this one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Let's go. Let's go.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Panther 11. Steady.
They're going to pass it here. He's got it inside the 25. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.